Hi, my name's Darren Ashford from the Drum Lesson Academy. In this lesson, I'm going to be looking at proximity, i.e. how close to our drum kit we need to be in order to maximise our technique both in the hands and in the feet. Now in this particular lesson, I'm going to focus on foot technique and hopefully get you to some new places.
DrumLessonAcademy.com. Take your drumming to the next level.
All foot techniques pretty much rely on two main positions. These are heel up and heel down. Now, in order to access these techniques, we have to be sat in a particular position on the drums so that we can easily adopt these techniques. One of the things that can hold us back from accessing these techniques is our proximity. If we are way too close into the drums, then it's very difficult for us to access more particularly heel down techniques. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to swing round to the drums and describe some of the things that you may find if you are too close to your drums. Okay, I've now moved my drum stool very close to my drums. I'm right into the drums now. Now, most people wouldn't set up this close to the drums, but I'm just doing it merely as an illustration. And the first thing you may notice from the side camera is that my knee joint is very much over my foot. And the further back my foot comes, if I just move my foot a little bit further back like that, the more acute this becomes. And you can see that the angle of my shin is kind of sloping backwards almost. Now what this in effect does, it closes off the ankle joint and actually makes it very difficult for you to raise your toe. So if I'm in this position now and I try to lift up my toe, I can hardly do it. And you can see that my hi-hat cymbals there are hardly opening. So it's become very difficult for me to access any sounds in this heel down position. Now obviously the way to alleviate this small movement in the ankle joint there is just simply to move my drum stool backwards, which I'm going to do now. So as soon as I've done that, you can see that the angle of my shin is now sloping down towards my foot in a very natural way, and I can really easily lift my toe up. I've got a large range of motion there. I'm not restricted in the range of motion merely because of my proximity to the drums. I've adjusted it so that I can now access heel down technique and obviously heel up technique as well. And don't forget this, although I've demonstrated it mainly in the left foot here, it's also true of the right foot. Now another important element of our foot technique, other than this adjustment into our proximity so that we can access different foot positions and different foot techniques, is to have both feet even. And by this I mean that both, while I'm sat at the seat here, both feet are equidistant from my centre. So my left foot and my right foot are the same distance away from me. If we have one foot, let's just say it's the left foot, closer, you'll find that you'll generally start to unbalance your technique. So the next time you set up, you might want to make these tiny little adjustments to your proximity and see if it affects positively or negatively your ability to play both heel up and heel down techniques.
DrumLessonAcademy.com. Take your drumming to the next level.